What is going on, guys? Greggles TV. I'm going to go through all of my favorite tips and tricks and kind of setup for the Galaxy Note 20, Note 20 Ultra. So let's jump into this. First thing that I do, let's just swipe down and look at the toggles first of all. And let's press and hold so that we go into Wi-Fi. So press and hold that. Click the three dots in the top right, and then go to Advanced. Now turn off automatically, Wi-Fi automatically. I turn that on, and that's going to turn off my Wi-Fi, save me a little bit of battery life, and it will automatically connect and turn on and off when it's in Wi-Fi locations that I use a lot. My house, my parents-in-law, somewhere else, work, wherever, it's gonna automatically turn on and off. If I go in the car, it'll automatically turn off because there's no Wi-Fi in there, but you could always turn it on manually if you want, if you have Wi-Fi in the car, but regardless, it's gonna be smart about that and save you some time. Also, the other stuff I turn on and off in here is network notification. I turn it off. I hate seeing that I have Wi-Fi in the area. If I wanna look for that, I'll find it. I don't need Samsung to tell me it's always there. Back at our home screen, press and hold on a blank spot. Go to home screen settings, and in here, it's a couple things I like to do. Swipe down for notification panel. I like to have that on. What that means is anywhere I swipe down, it's gonna bring down my notification panel. I don't have to go all the way up here. Let's go back in there. And the other one I like to do is add apps to home screen. Anytime I download a new app, it's gonna automatically add it to my home screens. If you don't want that to happen, just turn that off, but I like having that on. Also on the home screen, you might see that you have this screen, which is, I think they call it Samsung Home or something like that. Samsung Daily. I turn it off. I just had it on so you could see it, but the way you turn it off is press and hold on a blank spot in the home screen, swipe over, and make sure you turn it off right here. Hit the home button, and now it's gone. You won't see that. I don't like it. I don't use it. I don't need it. Next, let's go into the camera. So open up your camera app. Once you're in your camera app, hit the little gear on the top left. And there's gonna be a couple of things that we turn on and off in here and change. So rear, video, front, and pro. Change that, I would recommend anyway. 4K 30 on the front camera, the rear camera, and the pro video camera. It's gonna be set to 1080p 30, but why wouldn't you want the best quality video that you can get with your phone? Just do. I mean, I know you can do 8K, but let's be honest, you don't need to shoot in 8K, at least yet. There's no point. 4K 30, change all three of those to 16:9, UHD 3840 by 2160, 30 frames per second. You'll still have video stabilization on all of those as well. The other one I changed in here, selfie tone. I changed it to cool. I like it to look more cool colors rather than warm. Warm's gonna be a little more yellow. Cool is going to be a little bit more blue, or you can keep it on original, get a little mixture of both, but I like cool for the selfie photos. I also turn off the shutter sound and touch vibrations. I don't like that stuff on. You can keep it on if you want, but if you're trying to take a secret photo with someone, you definitely don't want the shutter sound to go off. Swipe down from the top and go into settings. Settings is going to be that little gear in the top right. And the next one we're going to go into is display. In display, I like to change it to dark. I just like the dark mode. If you want to keep it on light, keep it on light, but I love the dark mode. It's easier on your eyes, and you'll get slightly better battery life. Also, motion smoothness. If you want the real experience of the Galaxy Note 20, Note 20 Ultra, I should say, change it to adaptive. You'll get 120 hertz. It'll just be smoother. It'll feel a little bit faster as well. Screen mode, I like vivid. You can see natural's kind of a little bit more flat colors. Vivid just makes the colors really, really pop. I love that, so I keep it at vivid. Screen timeout, 2 minutes. I think that's the perfect amount of time. I think by default too, the iPhone sets it to 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, but 2 minutes is actually perfect. I love it. It's not too short, not too long. 2 minute screen timeout if you don't touch the screen. Let's take a step back and go back to the main screen of settings and go into lock screen. In lock screen, we're going to always on display. We have it turned on, but it's on tap to show, so you have to tap the screen in order to see it. Let's press right there and change that to show always. And you can change your clock style if you want to. If you don't like the clock that they have on there, I'm fine with the way it looks. That's what I have set it up as. Show music information, I like seeing that, what song is playing or so I can control it. The auto brightness, I like to have that as well. That way it'll control if it's too dark or too light out. It'll get brighter or darker on that display. I'll show you if you're not sure what always on display is. That's always on display. So it'll be, if it was darker in here, that light would be, not as bright. Go back to the main screen of the settings page again and go into biometrics and security. And face recognition, I like to turn this on. I added this. And I'm allowed to unlock the phone with my face. If you don't have that, just add that right there and you can unlock the phone with your face. And I have all these turned on. I know facial recognition isn't as secure, but I mean, who's gonna steal your phone and then connect it with you when you're sleeping? Or it's kind of ridiculous. So I keep all that stuff turned on. I have 2 fingerprints added. I would definitely recommend at least doing that to both your thumbs. You might even want to do both your index fingers, but ultimately definitely at least do both thumbs. Back of the main screen of settings, next we're gonna go into advanced features. And in here is gonna be a lot of stuff that we would want to do. First one is, let's go into side key. So that's the button right here on the right. It's the top one. Yeah, the bottom one actually, the one on the lowest one on the right. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna change that. So when you double press that, it's gonna open up your camera. That's a great way to get to your camera. You can do that from any screen if your screen's off. If you're in an app, if you're on the home screen, you double press the power button and it'll launch the camera, and then press and hold it. I like that because I never use Bixby. I like that to be the power off menu. If I press and hold it, it's gonna bring up my power menu so I can restart or turn my phone off. Also within advanced features, if you go a little bit down, reduce animations, turn that on. It'll make your phone just feel faster. Motions and gestures go in there next. I have all of these turned on. I think they're all smart to do. When I lift my phone up, it will wake up the screen. When I double tap the screen, it will wake up the screen. That way I don't have to always press the buttons. Smart stays on, smart alert, easy mute, palm swipe to capture, and swipe to call or send messages. Again, all turned on. Video enhancer, turn that on. I have that turned on because it brightens up the screen when I'm watching videos. And then here's a few just random ones that I forgot to mention earlier. Swipe down from the top, go into settings by clicking that little gear, go into sounds and vibration. Next, what you're gonna do is go into sound quality and effects, and Dolby Atmos, turn that on, and I set it to auto. It'll figure out what is the best sound for whatever you're doing, have it be a movie, music, or voice, and you can set these automatically to one of these if you want it to just sound like that because you like the setting in this app. But ultimately, Dolby Atmos is just gonna make your sound out of your phone that much better, especially through the speakers. The next one is also in settings, so what you're gonna do is go into lock screen, and then you're gonna go to smart lock. Smart lock is a cool one because what this allows you to do is if you have it on your body or a trusted place such as a certain address, have it be your house or work or somewhere like that, or even a trusted device, maybe it's connected to Bluetooth in your car or headphones or your watch or something like that, you can have the phone always be unlocked. I love this feature. I don't have to always keep it locked. For instance, when I'm at home, a very trusted place for me, or if I'm in the car and I'm driving, I can have it unlocked. Again, that's a very trusted place. So I love the smart lock. This is on every Android phone, but basically it's a really cool feature. And that's pretty much it. That's a simplified look at what I have set up and the way I have my phones ready for me when I get going on my Galaxy phones, specifically this one, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Let me know what you changed. If there's something you don't change or you do change, let us know in the comments down below. Share that information, and we'll see you guys down the road.